'Cause the music makes me high. And if I only got one.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Von. Mr. Von's channel, Sweatbox. We back, we live, we active here on the channel. Yes, indeed. You know how we do. Still dodging those digital jabs, baby. Yes. House of the Dragon. I was about to say Game of Thrones. House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 6. Let's talk about it. This ain't gonna be the blow by blow. I'm just giving you my thoughts, my favorite moments, and the things that stuck out to me in this episode. Another good episode. The season's crushing it. Let's get to it. This episode starts with the Lannisters marching on the Golden Tooth, and they got their whole force, and they march on the Golden Tooth, and they meet up with the other squad, and they like, let's get it. We about to march on Harrenhal and show these niggas what's up. And the other troops was like, yeah, let's do that. The Lannisters was like, hold up. We ain't going nowhere until Vhagar gets here. Because they know if they got to march on Harrenhal, they got to deal with Daemon and Caraxes. And they was like, we going to wait for Vhagar. And what's crazy is the Lannisters marching with their army, and they got the lions. They got the lions with them in their army. And even they was still like, yeah, we got our lions, and they going to fuck niggas up. But the dragons, though. Because even the lions will get ate up by the dragons. Even the lions will get ate up by the dragons. So, yeah. They was like, we gonna wait for Vhagar. That's basically how the episode starts. But then after that, so he sends word to Aemon. He's like, send word to Aemon and tell him to make haste. Make haste. So Aemon's not happy about that. So they were at the small council. Aemon's not happy about that. He don't like the fact that they're trying to summon him. So he tells Criston Cole to march out. And he's like, we gonna flank Harrenhal from the east with the Lannister army with your guys. We got him. And then I'm gonna come in on Vhagar when the time is ripe. This is what he says. But Aemon was not happy about the Lannister dude. Like, he was like, what's up with your man? Because the Lannisters got the twin brothers that sit on the one that sits on the small council and the other one that's leading the army. He was like, what's up with your brother trying to tell me what to do? I'll kill all y'all. Okay. He didn't say that, but that's definitely the vibe he was flexing. But yeah. So then after that, I'm not gonna go blow by blow. Let me just talk about what I liked in this episode, because we're gonna keep this short. Because it's Sunday and I'm about to go watch episode 7 as soon as I get done with recording this. So the key things of this episode was Aemon removes his mother from the small council. He removed his mother from the small council, and she was pissed. She was pissed. But the way he did it was so petty. He was like, what do you really do here? He was mad foul. He was mad foul. But yeah, it was so Alicent gets removed from the council. And then when he removes her, she does the thing. She was like, she walks up to him, she puts his hand on her. She does the motherly embrace of his cheek. And she's like, have the disrespects of your childhood still not yet been avenged? She said something to that effect. She's like, bro, you still mad about what happened to you? It's like, fam, I lost an eye. Yeah, I got a dragon out of it, but I still lost an eye. So yeah, I'm still bitter. Let's be very clear. While Aemon is a savage and he's very calculating, he is extremely bitter. Extremely bitter at everybody. It ain't like he's just bitter. It ain't like he's just bitter at the blacks. It ain't like he's just bitter at Daemon. He's bitter at his mama. You see he's bitter at his brother. You see what he did to his brother. So Aemon's bitter at everybody. And he's a great character and I love it. He's hilarious. I find Aemon to be hilarious. So anyway, he kicks Alicent off the council. Okay. And then he gets word that his brother's awake. He's like, Aegon's awake. He's like, oh, okay. He takes the ball. He takes, the little balls that they use for the small council. Excuse me, sniffing. I got a little bit of allergies, but I'm fine. It's just allergies. But he takes the ball over to from the small council and goes to see Aegon. Aegon's not okay, bro. He's the whole half of his body's burnt. Like his eye can't even open. It's like scabbed up and and healing up over the burned up. He's not good. He's not good. Aegon comes in there, sees him, and he takes the ball, and he's like, "You remember anything, brother?" He's like, "No." And then he takes the ball and he just presses the ball on Aegon's wounds, and Aegon's like, and meanwhile the guards is there and they're like, they brothers, they fine, everything's fine. No, everything's not fine. So, oh, real quick, I had another thing I had to mention. Another great scene. Aemon was like, he was talking to Lars Clubfoot, and Lars Clubfoot was like, "Hey man, you need a hand to the king. Your brother Aegon had Kristen Cole, but you say you need your own hand." And Aemon's like, "You're right. It's very wise of you." And I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said something that made Lars think, "Oh, thank you." He's like, "You honor me, your grace," thinking he had the job. Aemon was like, "It ain't you. If you don't go call what's his name? Allison's dad. I can't remember his name. Old dude who I can't stand. Hightower dude. The previous hand of the king. His uncle. He said, if you don't call my uncle back from Old Town, get him here, he gonna be hand of the king again. This dude done been fired and rehired as hand of the king more times than Marion Barry was hired and fired as the mayor of DC. Go Google Marion Barry if you don't remember Marion Barry. It might be too young it might be too old for a lot of you younger audience. But he got old boy coming back from Allison's Hightower daddy coming back. Why can't I remember his name? But he's coming back. So he tells him he's coming back. So anyway, we get past that. Okay. Let's get over to Dragonstone, where Rhaenyra trying to execute the plan of finding some dragon riders for Sea Smoke, Silverwing, and Vermithor. They didn't get my man. Let me check his name real quick. Yes, thank you. Sir Steffon Darkland. I had the name on the thing. They get my man Sir Steffon Darkland, who they didn't convinced that he can become a dragon rider. And I was like, this ain't gonna end well. You could look on his face. The minute they told him you're gonna be a dragon rider, I was like, this ain't gonna end well. He was hyped. He was down for it. And let's be clear, Darkland's been loyal. He's been down. So they take him in there. Danny, I call her Danny. Rhaenyra warns him. She's like, look, you understand that you're literally risking your life to try to do this. He's like, I understand. Okay. All right. They go into the dragon room. And they got all the dragon tamers in there speaking High Valyrian. Dohertis. Serve. You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Dorkman goes there. He's like, Dohertis, Sea Smoke. So Sea Smoke's like, all right, I'm going to give him a try. I'm going to give him a chance. So he gets down and gets ready to let him on. Dorkman's like, I've done it. Sea Smoke's like, you done what? Did you just speak to me in native tongue? Oh, you done fucked up. The Dragon Riders was like, the Dragon Traders was like, uh-oh. Sea Smoke said, oh. Bert Dorkland and one of the Dragon Traders got cooked, bro. He got cooked so bad he took his own knife, was like, and just cut his own throat while he was burning. Dorkland didn't get it. He didn't have a knife, so he just had to burn. It was tragic. My man got burnt up. But the thing that had me dying was when old boy killed himself, was like, nope, I ain't gonna sit through this death. It just oh, them dragon traders be knowing. He's like, nope, I know this ain't gonna end well. He just did himself. I was like, wow. Oh, it was hilarious. So meanwhile, that happens. So Dorklin's dead. Sea Smoke is like, yeah, try again. So meanwhile, let's go to my boy Corlys Valerian, who now has accepted Hand of the King status. They have a whole little thing about that. But the big deal is he goes down to talk to Alan, and Alan's brother, what's his name? And he promotes him, and he says, "I want you to be." Alan's like, "Is this a command or an order? Is this a command or a request?" Corlys looks at him sideways, like, "Man, you better report to your post, mom." You know what I'm saying? Corlys trying to be nice, and he don't really want it. And then you see he's continuously shaving his head to keep the bald head like me, because he don't want to grow his silver hair out. Meanwhile, his brother's like rocking the dreads, but he don't got the silver hair. But he's like, "Man, come on, man, this could be your chance. This could be your chance." But Alan's not hearing it. Meanwhile, let me see. I don't remember almost tipped with the camera. Let me look at this thing real quick. My little go-to guide real quick. Adam, that's what his name is. Sorry it took so long. Adam and Alan. I had to remember Adam's name because he has a big moment in this. So anyway, he goes to Adam and Alan. Adam's like, "Man, Alan, you could be it." Alan's like, "I don't want it. So you remember last episode, there was that scene of Adam when he was out in the digging clams, and Sea Smoke was in the back. You know what I'm saying? And they just showed the shot, right? So we'll get back to that because there's a couple more things that I forgot. So my man Damon is over in Harrenhal, still having the worst time. Still having just the worst time. And he goes to Alice, and he's like, "I need help, Alice. I need help." And she's like, "Damon asking for help?" He said, "Actually, it's counsel. I need counsel. Counsel." So basically, after him not being able to figure out what to do, she's like, "Don't do nothing. Wait 3 days and a solution will provide itself." She calls down an owl, sends off a little owl. 3 days later, he gets word that the leader, the old man from House Tully, done died. So now he can meet with the younger Tully and get the troops. So it's coming together for Damon. That's the short and condensed version of what happened with Damon. Some more stuff happened with him and Alice. And I gotta admit, I don't know what it is about Alice that I find so freakily attractive. She's so weird, but there's just something about her that makes me want to. Anyway, I digress. Yeah. The other two things that I want to talk about: Rhaenyra and the White Worm. Miss Millicent, I don't remember her name, but the White Worm, they almost got it on. They was talking. She's giving her counsel about how she's doing this and that. She lets her know that, hey, the plan's been hatched. What her plan was, she sent food into King's Landing. She sent a bunch of boats into King's Landing via Blackwater Bay, filled with food, with her banners on them. So everybody's like, "Yo," and they get the food. "Rhaenyra thinks of us even now." And there was a scene of the other dragon rider dude with the gray hair with the sick kid. I still don't remember his name. I gotta remember his name. He sees people running through the thing with the food, and he's like, "Where's it coming from?" He snatches his food from this one weak dude. He's like, "Give me that." That's when he finds out Rhaenyra sends food. She still thinks of us now. But anyway, after they're discussing that, her and the White Worm, they have a moment and they start making out. Like they was really about to get it in until somebody came and interrupted them, and Rhaenyra had to act like they wasn't doing nothing. And old girl was just sitting there like, and I was like, "Why y'all interrupting? It was about to get good." But shouts out to Rhaenyra. She deserves love. She's been through a lot. there was the awesome scene when after Sir Dorkland died, she's talking to one of the other members of the small council, and he's just talking reckless to her, and he was like, he said something to the effect of, this was a bad plan. I don't really think you thought this through. Watch, she turned and slapped the shit out of him. She was just like, I think I've forgotten to make you fear me. Something to that effect. I have forgotten that you guys need to fear me. It was she had to flex her muscle. And she's getting really irritated. She's just not getting the respect that she feels like she deserves and needs in order to, and she's not. She's really not. So then the last thing I'm going to talk about, of course, is your man, Alan, Eric, I forgot his name that quick. Alan and, Adam. We got to remember Adam. Adam and Sea Smoke, okay? They have their little thing. So Adam's out there down on the thing, digging clams again. And you see Sea Smoke flying around, and Sea Smoke starts to come in for a landing. And Adam's like, what the heck is going on? And he realizes, yo, is this nigga chasing me? So he start running through the forest, trying to run away from Sea Smoke. He think he get away. Sea Smoke hops up like, nah, what's up? We got to talk, homie. I need a rider. I need you to step up and be the dragon rider. And that's basically where that scene ends. And then the last scene of the episode, this was, in fact, I believe this was right after the scene where she was making out with the white worm. I think that's why she got interrupted. The lady comes in and was like, Sea Smoke has been seen over the bay. She was like, okay, he's there all the time. What's the point? He had a rider. She was like, what? A rider? So she hops on her dragon, Cyrax. Yeah, I think Cyrax is. She hops out of her dragon. Cyrax is like, I'm riding out. I'm tired of this. We gonna see what's up with this. And then that's how the episode ends, with her riding out to see who's riding Sea Smoke. Because that was her husband's dragon. You know what I'm saying? And Lenore is dead. So that's her husband's dragon. And so she's just like, so anyway, that was how the episode ends. Another great episode. Only 2 episodes left. That's it. All right, Len. Thank you for checking out the vlog. Make sure to keep it locked. Next week, episode 7. Probably gonna go watch that right now. Probably in the next hour, go watch that. Episode 7. So keep it locked. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Click those notifications so you know when we upload, man. Check out the travel vlogs. You know there's always something popping over there, okay? Always some good content uploaded over there. If you're a fan of travel, check out the travel vlog and check me out. Sweatbox Travel is official. If you need help planning a vacation, holla at me. Until then, you know how we do. Peace. 100, y'all.
I'ma go to the ends with you. I'ma go to the end.